Here's an old traditional blues song that goes back 100 years at least. One of the first famous versions of it was recorded by Big Joe Williams. And of course, John Lee Hooker has a great version, which I covered on my channel. That one's a little bit more fingerstyle, so he's playing without a pick. But in this video, I wanted to share with you the version as recorded by them featuring Van Morrison. And I've always liked this track. It's a little bit more up-tempo, a little bit more rocking, but it's still blues to the core. I'm gonna break it down for you step by step. The opening licks start off like this. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. All right, so just some great bluesy phrases here that really play off the melody. Oh, baby, please don't go. You've got the guitar part copying the vocal lines. So, couple things. First of all, the version with them is in the key of F. So, what the guitar player does is just use a capo on the first fret and then plays it in E. And then you can get all these great open bluesy fills. And so you could either capo up, you could alternatively tune your guitar up a half step. That's a little bit more work. Here I just threw this capo on the first fret so you could play along with the recording. If you don't have a capo, you can play the same thing without a capo, you just can't play along with the recording. So the first lick starts on the open second string, then the third fret, then open, then go to the first string and play 3, 0, second string, 3, 0. So just a little copy paste there on each string. So I've got 0, 3, 0, 3, 0, 3, 0. Then it ends with this slide, which is a double stop. We're gonna slide the third fret on the second string up to the fifth fret while also playing the open first string. So you wanna keep that finger on its tip so that you don't wanna just mute off that high string. You wanna get both the notes. And that's a classic blues move. I mean, like, that could be Hey Joe or something, right? Jimi Hendrix. So you just slide that in and then you let it ring, actually, for 3 bars. So this phrase uses all eighth notes until the end, and it starts on the and of 1. 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and then we're gonna let this ring for quite a few bars, 3 bars, as I said. So when we get it up to speed, it doesn't seem quite as long. So 1 and 2 and 3 and 4, 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. Then you go to the next lick. So you'll hear it when you listen to the recording. But one thing I want to point out is all of this comes out of a scale. That's your E minor blues scale. And if you don't know how to play this scale anywhere on the neck, then I want to give you a gift that's going to help you out with that. Just go to johnmclennan.com/bluescales and you can download my free blues scale PDF guide. This is essential stuff for all guitar players who want to play rock and roll or you want to play in this bluesy style. Like I said, when you can identify the patterns, you'll be playing songs like this and you'll just go, oh yeah, that's the blues scale, got it. And you'll just know the notes that much better. So go to johnmclennan.com/bluescales and grab that now while it's still available. Now the second lick we're gonna play is gonna go, starts the same way, but now we're gonna go to this really dissonant, I mean, this is the bluesiest note you can play right there. That's the flat 5. You know, it's like a tritone there. And he just lets that ring out. It's just a really bluesy note. So you start the same way, 0, 3, 0, 3, 0, 3, 0, 3 on the third string. Now this is going to ring for 3 full bars and then part of a 4th bar. So it's going to go a 1, 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4. In the 4th bar, we're going to count 1, 2, 3, and then we'll start the final lick, which is. Okay, that's kind of the intro, and then the band really kicks in there to the groove, which I'll break down that part next. So what happens when you're hitting this note, that really dissonant note, then you have this pickup, a 1, 2, 3, and 4, and that just opens 2nd string to the 3rd fret on the 2nd string. So let me play these 2 riffs so far, and then I'll do that little pickup, and then we'll cover the final big longer lick. So here we go. A 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 3, 4, 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 4, 2, 3. All right, now we're gonna get this big long blues lick. Again, when you know your blues scales, it's gonna make this even easier, but here we're gonna go. Okay, so that's 3, 0 on the 1st string, 3, 0 on the 2nd string, then the open 1st string. Ba, ba, doo, ba. With the pickup. Okay, then we're gonna go. Love that. This is total blues phrasing here. We're playing the 3rd fret on the 2nd string, open, slide 2 to 4 on the 3rd string, then skip up and play the 1st string open. So you get this great blues phrase, and then this is a little slide to a pull-off. It's just kind of a classic blues slur where you go from the 4th fret down to the 2nd fret and then to open. And then it resolves here on the root note there on the 2nd fret of the 4th string. So okay. Then we walk up. So that's open 3rd string, then 2, 0, then 4th string, 2nd fret, 2nd fret, then 2nd fret, open. So then total blues phrasing there. That's going right down the scale. 2 on the 5th string, open, then 3rd fret on the 6th string, open. And I do a little pull there just to give it that little bluesy tension. So see how great this stuff sounds when you just take like a little lick? And right there you got blues phrasing. So backing up, all right, then we go into this blues groove, which is all based around like an E7 sound. We're gonna love that. So what's going on here is I'm playing the open 5th string to the 2nd fret, then the open 4th string, and then open 5th string, 3rd fret on the 6th string, down to low E, so, or low 6th string. I know I'm capoed up here, but I'm still thinking in E, even though I've got the capo on. Rhythmically, a 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and 4 and 1 and 2 and 3 and boom, bum, boom, 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 and up to speed, da-dum, da-dum, dum. So, you know, when it gets up to that faster tempo, the swing evens out a little bit. It's just how it works when you play faster tunes a little bit. So a 1, 2, 3. All of that goes over the E7. All right, so let's put it all together. We're gonna play all those riffs, And then we're gonna go to the groove. We'll play the groove 4 times, and then I'll show you where to go from there. So get set, here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1. 2, 2, 3, 4, 3, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3. All right, from there, we've got a lot of fills that all just come out of basically E blues here in response to the vocal. You know, oh baby, please don't go. And then we got this. This is a great double stop phrase here. This is gonna be the 7th and 8th fret from the capo. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 on the first string, 8 on the second string, and then 5 and 5 there. That's just like what we slid in earlier. You know, that's the note F, or you know, open E and E if you're thinking capo chords, so, or capo notes. So that's gonna fall on beat 2, a 1, 2, and then 3, that goes on beat 3. So a 1, 2, 3, 4, and then you can go to this double stop, which is the 12th fret from the capo, on the 2nd and 1st strings, or 13th fret if you're looking at your markers. I know this gets confusing, but you know, that's just how it goes with guitar and capos sometimes. So here you hit that double stop and then go down to the root note there. So a 1, 2, 3, 4, 1 and 2 and that's on the and of 2. 1 and 2 and 3, 4, 1. And all of that again is coming out of your E blues scale. So if you really want to understand how to riff on this stuff, just like the masters, you know, B.B. King, Eric Clapton, Jimi Hendrix, they all knew these scales inside and out on the fretboard. So go to johnmcclennan.com/blues-scales and make sure that you grab my free blues scale PDF guide while it's still available. This is going to be the easiest and fastest way to start learning the blues scale anywhere on the neck. And like I said, it's going to tie right in with the blues licks that we learned in this video. So hope that helps you out. As always, thanks for watching, and if you enjoyed this video, you might like this one next.